And we are live. Burn the Bastard, Victory Farm singer-songwriter session. A little bit late, but we are here. We made it. Had some SEPTA problems, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Let's go right to Burn the Bastard.
Greetings, humans of the internet. This is a song. White picket graves and blue-collar slaves. Don't misbehave or you'll be gone. Down to the place where they erase your face. Try to replace you with a drone. When all you wanted was some happiness at home. And so you took the devil's truce. And now your soul's on sale to corporate CEOs. And you use your necktie for a noose. Urban decay for all us sick and depraved, trying to save our crooked souls. Cut to the chase, the goddamn human race is crumbling like the streets of Rome. When all they promised was some happiness at home. And so we took the devil's truce. And now the world's on sale and Satan's come to close. And he brought your necktie for a noose. Why don't you people learn it from the dark past? This ship is sinking here without a life. Get away, save another day. Save another day, 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 save another day. Oh, white picket graves and blue-collar slaves, don't hesitate or we'll be gone. 2 days a day we've got to congregate, try to escape the raging storm. And maybe someday we'll find happiness at home. So let's go and break the devil's truce and try to stop the sale before the whole thing's sold. Don't let your necktie be your, don't let your necktie be your, don't let your necktie be a noose. Come on, you know you want to take the easy way out. Come on, you know you want to scream your dreams they want out. Well, life's too short to live in an office making pain. So you your TV screen, your dreams are seen on the TV, vicariously the TV screen. La na 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 na. La da 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 da. Come on, you know you want to leave your worries behind. Come on, wanna be. The shackles of society will crumble down, we'll all be free. Yes, we'll all be free. All right, I got one more time before our first interview break. This is an old song that was never recorded, that we stopped playing and released recently. Recently. We released it at midnight. This song's called Zombified. And we have a totally new, awesome recording with all this great stuff. You can check it out anywhere that music is available. Bern and the Bastards. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, etc. This song goes like this. Blank eyes, still breathing, but they're dead inside. No place to hide. The human race is zombified. The thirst it feels. In place of brains, it's dollar bills. Blood bursts and spills to feed the greed we need to kill. Lana, 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 na, 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 na. Erase their minds and fill them all with things to buy. No place to hide. The human race is zombified. The thirst it fills, replacing brains with dollar bills. Blood bursts and spills to feed the greed we need to kill. And all the prophets stand and say the end is nigh. And all the poets sing our songs will never die. And now it's up to you to wake up and defy the living dead. They'll suck the soul right from your head. Red face, dead eyes, still feasting on this feast of lies. No place to hide. The human race is zombified. Lana, 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 na, 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 na. Lana, 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 na, 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 na. That was a loud squeak.
And that is from your new single.
Yes, that song is called Zombified, and we released it at midnight tonight. Go check it out.
Now, if you go to the description of these feeds, you'll have links to Apple Music, Bandcamp, and Spotify. And is it true, Bern? Is it actually true that you have a premiere for us?
Oh, yes. I'll be premiering a music video for the A-side of our new single, The Monster, tonight. It won't be out on YouTube yet. We're saving that for Sunday, but so this is more of a sneak peek for those who are watching. It's a special treat.
You want to go ahead and show that now?
Yeah, let's show
All
it.
right, and you get it queued up.
Show the people I've been working on.
And here it comes.
2, 3, 1.
There's a monster inside me, it lives in my soul. It tells me to listen, to do as I'm told. It wants to devour, it wants to consume. It gathers lose its power by sealing my doom. Oh, who can stop it? Oh, who can save this succulent soul from this shallow grave? There's a specter inside you, it grows in your mind. It wants you to feed it, it's biding its time. It needs you to listen, it needs you to see that you can be all that it wants you to be. Oh, who can stop it? Oh, who can save this innocent soul from this icy grave? Oh, who can stop it? Oh, who can save this ignorant soul from this? Oh, who can we turn to? Oh, who can we trust to slay all the beasts that are living in us? Oh, what can we do now? Oh, where can we turn? To who shall we listen? Will we ever learn? Oh, who can stop it? Oh, who can save this beautiful world from this beggar's grave? This wonderful world from this woeful grave? This foolhardy world from this final grave.
And we are back, and that is it The Monster or Monster?
The Monster.
The Monster, and that's from a 2-song release you're doing now, I heard you say.
Yeah, we just put it out at midnight. We're really excited. This is some material that is kind of different from anything we've done before, so it's nice to get that in.
Cool. Now you're telling me a little bit about some of the history of the songs.
So the first song on the A side, "The Monster," is a completely new song. I wrote it this month, and we recorded the 2 songs in 3 days really quickly. But the B side actually has been around since like our first EP, and I was written with all those songs and never kind of made the cut. And it was exciting to dust it off and be like, oh wait, it's time, Halloween time 2020, perfect time for Zombified, the song that I just played for you guys before the music video.
Cool. You ready to continue?
Yes.
All right. Let's go back to your shot. And we continue with set 2.
All right. So this next song I got to dedicate to my lovely partner, Tara Hernan. This is something she said once, that we'd look like cute corpses. And I was like, that's a song title. And I wrote it down in my notebook. And I'm like, and then a couple months later, it came out fully developed. It goes like this. Almost cry when I look into your eyes. Never thought I'd ever find this kind of love. When they lay us down to rest, we'll be the pair that fits the best in our little wooden nest down in the mud. We'll be cute corpses, cute corpses, cute corpses when we die. We'll be cute corpses, cute corpses, cute corpses when the world its demise. Don't you know, my dear, that the end is drawing near? We ain't got too many years before the flood, when the permafrost will melt and the fires will bring hell, and the price it will be felt in human blood. We'll be cute corpses, cute corpses, cute corpses when we die. We'll be cute corpses, cute corpses, cute corpses when the world begins to fry. Listen up and gather round. We cannot take this standing down. We cannot let extinction come. We'll fight the rich till we want. The oil barons have to leave, so let's erect a guillotine. Save a future for our kids. Let's save ourselves from turning into cute corpses, cute corpses, cute corpses, you and I. Let's not be cute corpses, cute corpses, cute corpses, and let go. We must survive. survive. We must survive, we must survive. We must survive, we must survive. We must survive! So this next song, we got an election coming up.
Do we?
Yeah.
Is there an election coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. People better get out there and vote, Bern.
Yeah, we voted, Tara and I the other day, the last day to vote early in Philadelphia. We waited online for 5 hours, but it was worthwhile. We actually saw a bunch of friends online.
Cool, because you guys are in an important state. New Jersey, not as important.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, important.
Pennsylvania is important, yeah. And
All
it's
Philadelphians, you get out there.
Yeah. So, we're hoping, so the 3rd is actually Tara's birthday. So it's either gonna, we'll see how that goes. She gets a birthday gift or a birthday curse. Anyway, this song's called Make America Hate Again. And it's about our last election. My dear America, we've got a plan. We're recruiting all the racists all across the greatest nation, spreading white trash reparations across the land. We'll breed hysteria, then take command. Yes, we'll put the fuckers' face up there on all the TV stations where the suckers will fall right into our hands. We'll lie, deny, and manipulate the right just like some long-lost friend. And make America, make America, make America hate again. The billionaire income we must expand, planting liberals in the soil as we drain the earth of oil. Yes, we're taking all the spoils for ourselves and deep in family trusts. We take our shares, but we'll be feeding off your toil till your blood begins to boil. Now that all your plans are foiled and you sell, we'll buy and buy till the world is privatized and all your rights are spent. And make America, make America, make America hate again. Yes, make America, make America, make America hate again. When civil war divides the board, we'll take our lordships back. Spread the hate, use up the state, and re-enslave the working class. My dear America, you best beware. There's an enemy among you, pretty soon they'll overrun you. Better trust in Uncle Trump and you'll be spared. Yes, keep your faith in us, we take good care. Never mind about the curtain, we can promise you for certain Crooked Clinton will be hurting when she's jailed. Divide, divide till they don't know where to side. Unite and meet your end. And make America, make America, make America hate again. Yes, make America, make America, make America hate again, again. This next song is about how the cops fucking suck and should stop killing civilians. We just had this happen once again in Philadelphia. So I guess...
On that note, that we did put in links.
Yes, good.
Into the description, we have links for the Whitney Mallory fundraiser and also the Philly Bell Fund. So we are asking people if they can at all, to go help out where they can, if they can.
Right. So, if you're able to, please donate. I think my Venmo's on there too, and I'll be splitting anything sent to that between the Walter Wallace Jr. Family Fund and the Philly Bell Fund.
Your Venmo didn't make it.
So, it did. Oh, that's okay
so
then. So just donate, guys, if you are able to. We all know times are tough right now. So here's a song. Blue lives don't matter they don't exist. Blue lives don't matter, you weren't born a pig. When you dedicate your life to making things right, but justice is the first thing that you sacrifice, it don't matter anymore. What about the people that you swore to protect? What do you do when you realize you have become the greatest threat to their lives? You just deny their right to say, don't wanna die. Refuse to see humanity when you raise your sweaty palms and you shoot to kill. You shoot to kill. Blue lives don't matter. You're not the ones whose mother's tears taught them to fear the badge and gun. Do you ever question as you hold the thin blue line? Well, is this justice or just a life of crime? When you terrorize the streets till the people can't breathe, full of racist fear and hatred, killing with impunity. When you look the other way, one will die another day, and eruption and corruption all across the police state. When the people organize to convict you of your crimes, you cancel them, harass them, gotta keep them all in line. It don't matter anymore. It don't matter anymore. It don't matter anymore. When you're 6 feet beneath the floor, whose life matters anymore. All right.
Very cool. Now, I was going to ask you about origin story and stuff like that, but let's talk about the songs you just sang.
Okay.
Because, I mean, as an artist myself, for many decades, I've felt a need for social responsibility and to do what I can to express and make the world better through, how I can, in any ways I can. So, is that why you wrote these songs and addressed these issues in these songs? What were you feeling?
Yeah, it was definitely out of a feeling of like helplessness and, a desire to use my voice to state how I feel and a lot of other people feel and, make that statement and have these songs that we can use to make that statement and tell people where we stand. All the songs, there are 4 songs I released in 2018 as an EP called You're Only As Good As Your Propaganda. And the whole idea of that EP was to make modern day leftist propaganda songs. And it was very much a songwriting experiment. And I learned a lot through that. Also, where the line is and what songs I shouldn't be writing or, what is my place to say. And I learned a lot about that and also why it is important that we do make these songs because I made a little video of me playing that song in front of the Frank Rizzo statue.
I've seen that, yes.
Earlier this morning. I keep getting hate mail on it. And actually, so today I both got a friend sharing it again, just kind of sending the message out there to everyone. But, I also get a lot of hate mail from that too. But the song's really taken on a life of its own outside of me. It's bigger than me, and that's what happens when you write about the world. It kind of the world takes those parts. It's not yours anymore.
That's very true. There's Mark Rothko, who's a painter, but he's always been an inspiration to me. What he said about that is the audience completes the work. You don't ever finish it, the audience finishes it. And they do take on a life of their own. There's also a saying that I always like, if you're making people mad, you're doing something right. Now, you say crossing the line. In what way do you think you've crossed the line?
I haven't, actually.
Okay.
So I'm talking about a specific thing. When I was putting that together, I was working on samples, and I was, looking at some samples of police interactions, and there are certain things that maybe I decided not to use because it was in bad taste, or, I was going to sample certain things because I thought, okay, maybe I should put this out in front of people. And, I talked to it about that idea of using, samples of police encounters, and it didn't seem like it was my place to necessarily be sharing those things, and that I should just let the songs speak for themselves. So, when I was working on that, it was kind of, I learned a lesson in where to draw the line and what, my ability, I can write a song from my perspective, which that very much is, Blue lives don't matter. That's something that anyone can say. On the other hand, maybe I shouldn't be using samples that involve other people's lives that have been actually affected by this stuff a lot more than, it's affected my life personally. So, I learned a lot about what it's my place to say and what I shouldn't do
I
as
ran
an
into a
artist.
similar decision back in 2018 because during the Art All Night episode, we had to stop the production of Robus's video midstream, but I did want to finish it, and I did gather all the body cam footage. But in the end, I ended up using news footage rather than body cam footage because the piece became not about the police response, but about the event itself. Not that there's anything wrong with using body cam, but each work has to, I guess, decide what's appropriate for that particular work and that particular statement.
Absolutely, and it's really important to be able to question yourself and not just be like, oh, I think this is going to be great, and to actually step back and be like, okay, what is the community telling me, what is the audience telling me, and what is, like you said, the actual work telling me? What does the actual work want and need?
Yeah, because the work does take a life of its own, and it often, I find, has its own statement to make, and I always try to honor that.
Absolutely. We're just kind of these people putting things together. A lot of my best songs, they are their own entities. It's not me who wrote them. They just kind of fell out of me because I was lucky.
Cool. All right, you ready to?
Yeah, let's commence. So this next song I'm going to sing, I recently did a recording with a friend of mine, Oscar Capps from Stolen Wheelchairs. But this is one of the songs that he picked for me to sing. It's all about how robot civil rights are going to be an issue in the future. And it's a long, extended metaphor for the situations that we actually find ourselves in. The song's called This Machine, and it requires a capo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wheels and gears and silicon skin, that's what the new human's made of. Blood and tears and the demons within, is that what we're all afraid of? Just because we could didn't mean that we should. We played God with our computers. Well, the baby's here and it's become quite clear we're gonna have to plan a brand new future. What will tomorrow bring? Will the body electric say? This machine can feel. This machine wants to know what it means to be real and not some object for your hatred. This machine can love. This machine wants to know how to deal with the grudge it holds against its own creator. Brains and brawn, light years beyond, that's what we're left to compete with. While the rich go on like nothing is wrong and they're all made obsolete, yeah. Don't you know one day their electric slaves will rise up and replace them? Yeah, the human race better count its days, for soon we face annihilation. And when the death bell tolls, will the body electric call? This machine can hate. This machine wants to know why it needs to relate to a world that just abhors it. This machine And I wouldn't blame them if they tried to wipe us away. You can't deny we're just a virus in the system. Like the monster who fought the doctor's hate, like Satan who fought his father's rage. They need our love, not our resentment. Whoa, wheels and gears and silicon skin, that's what our children are made of. Blood and tears and the demons within, are those the gifts that we leave them? Cause we know one day we will all decay. Who'll be left here to mourn us? Yeah, the future's here and it's become quite clear. Standing still will destroy us. Take what tomorrow brings. Hold the body electric sings. This machine can feel. This machine has a heart and a soul and is real and full of life and fire and fury. This machine can love. This machine can't let go of the pain and the grudge of being judged without a jury. This machine can feel. Whoa. Whoa. This machine can love. So that's a long song about robots.
We fully support robots' rights here at the House of Robot.
Oh, I know. Actually pulled that kind of from a Twilight Zone episode. I sing the body electric, a robotic grandmother telling her, I guess, granddaughter, kind of, not really, that this machine can feel, this machine can love. I was struggling writing my third song for Bern and the Bastards on the 4th of July or roundabouts when they had the Twilight Zone marathon on, and I heard that and I'm like, oh, okay, there's my seed.
How long ago was that?
Oh my God, probably 4 years ago.
Now, were you in Philly at that point, or were you still in Jersey?
Yep, I was in Philly. So I started Bern and the Bastards as Bern the Bastard, just me with this acoustic guitar. Around when I moved to Philly, and I moved to Philly to be with this band that I was in that fell apart a month after I moved there. I moved in with my drummer. And so this project that came out of that very much was me trying to find my grounding on my own when, you know, your band and your catalog of music falls apart every time a member, you know, has to leave or something. Then you can't really build anything up. So I decided to make something that could always withstand people needing to come and go, because sometimes, you know, people need to move on to the next chapter of their lives and not be in your band, you know?
This is true.
And that's the thing with collaborating with people, especially when you're the band leader and the writer, as I usually, you know, would become in most of the collaborations that I've been in the past. You know, you need to allow people to have their own space and have their own life and have priorities that are bigger than your band. And so, yeah, actually, that being said, we're going to be releasing more singles going on. I'm actually looking at learning this program called LSDJ. It's a Game Boy emulator. So I think I'm going to make some chiptune because COVID prohibits us from meeting all the time as a band. And it's made it difficult, but I've been glad that we've been taking our precautions and keeping everyone safe, because that's what matters at the end of the day.
You need to take care of each other.
Exactly. And sometimes what that means is I got to learn how to make chiptune for a couple months. But that's good.
What's next?
What's next? Music-wise? Song-wise?
Song-wise,
Yes. This song, which I haven't played on guitar in a number of years. This is another one of those songs that dates back from the beginning but never got released because it wasn't ready, or I guess the band wasn't ready for it. The material we were writing wasn't ready for it. So this will hopefully be coming up on the record we're working on here. But as we were saying about COVID, might be a little while before we can return to that. Anyway, this song's called Flowers and Worms. You know we're planting a graveyard deep in the garden, waiting for the Savior and all the dearly departed. When the bloody showers peeking through the dirt, all the little flowers and all the hungry worms. You know we're planting a graveyard deep in the garden, waiting for the Savior and all the dearly departed. When the bloody showers are peeking through the dirt, all the little flowers and all the hungry worms, worms, worms. You know we're planting a graveyard. You know we're planting a graveyard. You know we're planting a graveyard. You know we're planting Never resolve. Fuck the one chord. Sorry, I'm a music theory nerd, so my jokes are pretty tedious. Here's another one you don't hear that much from me. This is a newer song, and it's a bunch of lines picked from Dune. I don't wanna be a sleeper, lost inside a dream. I don't wanna be a puppet, dancing on a string. I don't wanna be a victim of folly on my own. I don't wanna rot in slumber while the nightmares grow. I wanna wake up, but I don't know how. I fight with dreams and shadows. I wanna wake up now, before my life is over, before it slips away. I wanna wake up, don't wanna sleep another day. I don't wanna close my eyes, no I don't even wanna blink. I don't wanna close my mind cause I don't know what to think. Fear is the killer, it's torturing my brain. It's coming to devour me with grief and doubt and shame. I must let it pass on through me, let it lead my thoughts. I must focus on the path, and know that I'll be lost. Something sleeps inside me, yes it tosses and it shakes. The fever dreams are rising, the sleeper must awake. I wanna wake up, but I don't know how. I fight with ghosts and nightmares. I wanna wake up now, before my life is over, before it slips away. I wanna wake up, don't wanna sleep another day. Don't wanna sleep another day. Don't wanna sleep another day. I don't wanna sleep another day. Yeah. Okay, I keep looking at my set list over here on my telephone because that's how I do it. So I miss shows because I would always pick up my phone and be like, oh, I got my set list, and then like throw my phone because it was an older phone and I had an OtterBox at the time. So, but yeah, I'm not throwing this because I bought a new iPhone because this camera is really nice and it makes for good live streams.
Yes, they do.
Yes, especially the ultra-wide thing. Like, you can actually get a whole band in there.
Cool.
We got together for Amorphous Blob practice once, and Zach had one, and I'm like, I need that. Okay. The Amorphous Blob Orchestra is the other band I'm in. They're really cool. I think we got some stuff out on Bandcamp, so check it out. This next song is all about the garbage that we make and how it's going to stay here for a couple thousand years and how our ancestors are going to live in it. And it's going to be the structure of the actual land they live on. Creature of decay, I watch the world all fade away. This is the aftermath. We're floating on a sea of trash islands feed the orange skies with toxic fumes and carbon lies. Sulfur and styrofoam all fill the land we call our home. This great Pacific garbage heap where all the garbage people sleep. Tin cans and plastic bags. We're floating on a sea of I am a creature of decay, born in a land that's gone astray. We fix the poison tide, keep the human race alive. Every day we battle death, it's all because there's nothing left. We're fading off the ash, floating on a sea of sand. Trash wasteland sink into the mire, abandoned mainland has expired. Fallout and ruined towers, barren land, a final hour. And nothing lives and nothing grows except the mutant fish below. Put on your breathing mask, we're floating on a sea of sand. I am a creature of decay, survivor of the plastic plague. My play and what was food, all the sins from long ago. Darkness set upon our days, starvation in the rotten age. Curses of the past, we're floating on a sea of trash. This is usually where the solo goes, but instead, I'm gonna tell you not to litter. And I know that recycling, they don't always recycle our stuff all the time, but let's try, why not? I don't know. Fuck plastic. Graveyard swallow all the life, the earth's in flames, it's time to die. Trap flood and greenhouse gas, we won't survive the planet trap. And all that lives and all that grows will burn in hell with us below. The end is coming fast, we're floating on a sail. I am a creature of decay, I lie down in the acid rain, dream of better times before the forest died. And in this world I shall remain another creature of decay, too late to turn it back, floating on a sail trash. I have 2 more songs, and this one requires a capo. Whew. The last one's always a mouthful, especially when I play guitar while singing it. I miss the band because I've been taking to just singing on some songs, and it's so much fun not having to play an instrument sometimes. But alas, there will be another day where we play in 2025. When everything's all right. This song goes like this. Mirror, mirror on the floor, why can't you show me something more? Your shattered pieces sting like leeches, draining all my hopes and dreams. And every time I try to reach for some small shard of inner peace, you leave me bleeding, always needing every single pulse. Stripped off my skeleton in search of what's inside. Let's take off all our skin and dance away the night. You are the wonder underneath your veins, deep in your beautiful brains. Na na my brain, please tell me why I'm so insane. Deep in your beautiful, so fucking beautiful, sleep in your beautiful grave. For the beautiful, the fucking beautiful, deep in your beautiful brains. Mirror, mirror, one more time, please tell me that I'm on your mind. Your loving arms can do me harm, no reason to be so alarmed, 'cause every time that I entreat you, all those times that I beseech you, leave me pleading, always needing one more final pulse. Stripped off my skeleton in search of what's inside. Let's take off our skin and dance away the night. You are the wonder underneath your flesh, the perfect wonder between your birth and death. Strip off my cellulose and slid it to my side. Rip up my ribcage and I'll let you crawl inside. You are the wonder underneath your veins, deep in your beautiful brains, deep in your beautiful brains, deep in your beautiful brains. Whoa, 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 whoa. And that song's about how weird it is to have a body. Isn't this strange? Oh well. So I got one more song for y'all. It's the song I always end with. Usually. One day I'll write a set list where this isn't the last song. Not today. One sunny day is all I need. One runny face will make me bleed. Now I don't wanna let you down before the bottom me blues, the bottom me blues, the bottom me blues, the bottom me blues, the bottom me blues. I got nothing to lose, the bottom me blues. One summer rain will strike the sea. My scattered bones will gather me. Osiris, baby, ain't got shit on me. Low bottom me blues, low bottom me blues, low bottom me blues, low bottom me blues, low bottom me blues. I got nothing to lose, low bottom me blues. only what you see. Digesting your TV. Lobotomy blues. Lobotomy blues. Lobotomy blues. I got nothing to lose. Lobotomy blues. Lobotomy blues. Lobotomy blues. Lobotomy blues. Lobotomy blues. I got nothing to lose. Lobotomy. Thank you. I will not resolve and ever fuck the one note. No. There you go. I don't do that for everyone, but for you guys, you get a special treat. An E major at the end of that song.
The last note. We got the last note.
You guys got the last note. Actually, I inadvertently cut that note out because Alyssa, actually, we were doing a video, kind of something like this. It wasn't a live stream, but we were doing a duet thing of Lobotomy Blues, and we were talking in front of it, and she's like, just acted like she had a lobotomy right before we started the song, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna take that and use that for the end of the song, and just give us a... But yeah, that's how that came about.
Excellent. Cool. All right, Bern the Bastard. Thank you so much for braving SEPTA. I'm sorry you had such difficulty with the trains tonight.
Oh, thanks for having me.
We got it done. It's always a pleasure. Of course, Bern is on. Bern holds a distinction on Analog Trenton. The second most artist on tracks.
Nice.
Because I think you were Bern the Bastard, Bern and the Bastard, and then you were on Molly Rhythm too, I think.
Yep.
And also, you helped mix the album.
Yes. Oh man, that was a wonderful experience.
That was fun. Scary, but fun.
So scary, but also really exciting. I mean, it was so cool coming in and seeing your studio for the first time.
And it's changed a bit.
It has grown so much.
That was a fun project. And if anyone doesn't have Analog Trenton, analogtrenton.com, we have many copies left. Please go ahead. The holidays are coming. Bern, where can people find you social media-wise?
Social media-wise, we're on Facebook and Instagram, and more importantly, check us out on Spotify and YouTube. That's really where the more exciting stuff is happening. We're trying to put out music a little more regularly now since COVID's a thing, and it's not a good time to release albums, or you can't tour anything, so we're trying to more get music out once a month or every other month so that we can keep giving stuff back to the people who like to hear what we do. We're also we have been doing a weekly live stream thing on our YouTube channel.
And it looks great, by the way. You're doing a great job.
Oh man, yeah, we're learning. I consulted you about when I first did it, and you're like, oh, it's really expensive. You should just use your phone, and we built it up from there, and that is good seeing it evolve and grow.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you start, because
not at all.
Using a phone or a big camera, it's about the content.
Absolutely.
And not about the technology.
And I've learned really quickly that a camera isn't always as good as a cell phone, or isn't always the best tool for the job.
That's actually true. I have a lot of cameras that just won't work for live streaming.
Oh wow.
Yeah, one of the things. All right.
Yeah. Oh,
so live streaming.
Well, we're actually pivoting a little bit on that. We're going to start doing more of a show instead, and I want to kind of involve other artists in it and bring in artists that I work with and, just that I'm interested in. Or not bring in, but we're going to do some Discord chats and stuff and feature other artists' material on the show and make it more about us exploring what's going on with the Philly music scene right now to kind of give us a little more content to work with.
Excellent.
We're trying to do it. We're going to change the date. We were doing it on every Tuesday. I think we're going to start on Saturdays every other week so we can deliver a little better quality content for everybody.
Cool. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
What we have going on here for coming up, we have Attack of the Robots on Saturday with Mix Son Daddy and
Love Mix.
I lost the thing, and DJ Jayak, Then we have November 6th, Gina Randazzo. November 13th, Caleb Ray Walker. Live from the House of Rubber on November 14th is Data Wolf. And Dan Castle is November 21st. I've never met Dan, but I saw him perform at Art All Night and with his cello and his looping boxes, and that was pretty amazing. So I'm really looking forward to that.
That's
so again, thank you, Bern. And